What's up, everyone? What's up? Welcome to the Wednesday night live stream. Hope everyone's doing well. Uh, yeah, hope everyone's doing well. Okay. Hi. Yo, Big Bars. What's up, my brother? What's up? Thank you for stopping by, my brother. Thank you. All right. So let's get the ball rolling with some videos. Let's get it started with some TikTok videos. Yeah. Let's get it started. Okay, so let's check this one out.
I want to know why I've had to have the conversation with every single guy that I've dated that I'm not going to reach out first. I'm simply not. In my eyes, if you're pursuing a woman, part of it is reaching out first because that energy is chasing, right? And as a woman, I'm not going to chase ever. What makes you so special that makes is going to make me want to chase you? Absolutely nothing. You're nothing. And the fact that I'm having these conversations with them where they're so baffled and taken aback that I'm not going to reach out first makes me think that there are girls that are reaching out first, which is why they're not used to a woman saying she's not going to reach out first. So, my beautiful ladies, my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful girls, why are we reaching out first? I want to know what makes you think it's okay to reach out first? A real man is going to pursue and he's going to do it 100%. And part of that is initiating conversation, which means texting first, calling first. And I think you guys forget, that's how it's always been. That's how it's always been, okay? From the beginning of mankind. And like how my dad pursued my mom, how my grandfather pursued my grandmother, these men would show up to their houses, knock on the door, ask them out on a date, call the house phone, ask them out on a date.
Yo, Sean, what's up, my brother? Thank you for stopping by.
Show up with flowers. Like these were the men that were okay with being in their masculine and pursuing a woman. And now, why am I having to have this conversation with every guy that I date? I don't understand. Like it truly, it throws me off so much that I have to have these conversations. And again, it comes down to one thing, which means that there are girls that are reaching out first and they're getting used to that. And I just want to say, if you're doing that, I just suggest you do a little bit of reflection, really try to get down to it. Like, why are you doing that? Because I think once you're dating somebody officially, like your boyfriend and girlfriend, there's nothing wrong with initiating conversation. But in the initial phases of dating, when you're getting to know each other, the man should be doing the pursuing. That's just, there's nothing you can say that is going to make me change my mind. And you either agree with me or you don't. And that's totally fine. If you don't agree with me, I get it. I just had to rant.
She looks evil. So, you know what? I've grown to this mindset recently. I mean, I think I've always had this mindset, but I've only been able to quantify it recently. Where I believe more men, and I think they are, all we need to do is just sit back, eat popcorns, and watch the world that women have created burn down. That is it. All men need to do right now is sit back, eat some popcorns, and watch the world that women created burn down. This is the insanity of women right now, where they are the ones who created the status quo. Because here's the thing, where I said this before, how the world was in, let's say, before 1950, maybe 1940, that was the world of men. Completely. 100%. Men were in charge. Men dictated the rules. After feminism, this is the world that women have created. You see the results, however the dating market is, however, excuse me, however society is right now, that is the world that women have created. So we are watching the world that women created burn down in front of them. So let's react to this stupidity, this hypocrisy, this delusion of this woman.
I want to know why I've had to have the conversation with every single guy that I've dated that I'm not going to reach out first. I'm simply not. In my eyes.
Here's the thing where this woman, right? Every guy she dated. This is the thing where a lot of women don't understand. You know why these guys are surprised or shocked? Because you're nothing special. You are just one of many. I guarantee you, a woman like this, the man that she's interested in, the man that she's attracted to, guess what? Well, you're not alone into wanting this man. You're not alone being attracted to this man. This is the problem. This is the thing. Another result, another consequence of women's actions, because women have become more hypergamous than ever before. In today's day and age, women have become more hypergamous than ever before. Okay? Women want men better than them. Not equals, better. Equal, I mean, close to equal or better looking. Excuse me. Smarter, charming, better talker, more wealthier. You want men you're better. Guess what? You're not the only one. So this is the thing where women like this, you might as well just be alone. Because here's the thing, women like this won't go for the men that are average, right? The 5s, the 6, the 4s. Women like this won't do it. They won't lower their standards. Oh, cool. I mean, I've never told women to lower the standards. Keep your standards. But here's the thing where, since you want to keep your standards so bad,
that's why you will buy a dog and die alone.
You should. Stay out of this. Just stop it. Just quit the dating market, because here's the thing. The men that this woman wants will be like that. He has options.
Guys, if you're pursuing a woman, part of it is reaching out first, because that energy is chasing, right? And as a woman, I'm not going to chase ever. What makes you so special that is going to make me want to chase you? Absolutely nothing.
So you are dating men that there's nothing special about them. That's interesting. Then why are you dating them? That's the thing where I find it really, the hypocrisy in that, the delusion in that. You are dating men. There's nothing special about them. Why are you dating them? I really want to understand women like this. She said it. There's nothing special about these men. Okay, cool. Why are you dating them? Why are you interested in them? Why are you attracted to them? Since there's nothing interested in the men that you are dating, well, don't date them. Just don't be interested in them. Don't deal with them. It's funny because no one is forcing women to pick the men that they pick. No one. This is not like the 1930s. Fathers are not, picking the husbands of women. So no one is picking your man. Just you. and yet you are picking men that there's nothing special about them. Seems weird to me.
You're nothing. And the fact that I'm having these conversations with them where they're so baffled and taken aback that I'm not going to reach out first makes me think that there are girls.
Yo, thank you, brother. Thank you. Do you like the background?
That are reaching out first, which is why they're not used to a woman saying she's not going to reach out first. So,
and it's just this is a thing where I'm in support of women date however they want to date. You know, do whatever what you feel, suitable for you. But there's going to come to a point where you got to figure out what is your results. Where are your results? Because here's this is a woman that's saying that she is. I would tell her to kick Roxy. Yes, yeah. But this is the thing where she's seeing it. All the men that she's saying she's dating, right, or she's dated, or their men are baffled. Well, guess what? None of these men. There's nothing coming out of it. There's no results. This woman is still single. So the way she's thinking is not producing her any results whatsoever.
my beautiful ladies, my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful girls, why are we reaching out first? I want to know what makes you think it's okay to reach out first?
What makes you think it's okay to reach out first? Feminism. Feminism makes women think it's okay to reach out first. Why? Equality. So this is the thing where you fought for it. You fought to be equal as men. So now women are living that philosophy. You are equal to men. No, yeah, I know it's a spam. I know it's spam.
Real man is going to pursue, and he's going to do it 100%. And part of that is initiating conversation, which means
I find it funny that it is okay. It is okay for women to tell you what a real man is. It's okay. But imagine that women will get an uproar when men tell you what a real woman is. That is insane. That's the hypocrisy in that. It is okay for women to tell you what a real man is, which funny because you're with no man, but you know what a real man. You know what a real man is. You're not in a relationship. You have no man right now, but you know what a real man is. Okay, this it's funny because you know what a real man is. Have you dated that real man? It's either no, you haven't dated that real man. Then how would you even know what a real man is? Or you have dated a real man. Why are you not with that real man anymore? Interesting. It's an interesting question. Why are you not with that real man anymore?
texting first, calling first. And I think you guys forget, that's how it's always been. That's how it's always been, okay? From the beginning.
Exactly. I mean, this is the thing where I do not go out here and say what a real woman is. That's ridiculous. I'm not coming out here, oh, what are my talking points? Oh, what's a real woman? Here, this is a real woman. No. It's ridiculous. It's really ridiculous that you're determining what a real man, what a real woman is. It's ridiculous. Door to the face.
Beginning of mankind. And like how my dad pursued my mom, how my grandfather pursued my grandmother.
I think it's funny that women love to say how your dad, your grandma, all this stuff, but our modern women like their moms, like their grandmoms, like their great grandmoms. No. Modern women are not like women of old. You're not. Like, seriously, modern women have a higher body count. They've been with more men, more than their mothers, their grandmothers, their grandmamas have ever been with. They have higher standards. They have a mindset, not the mama. They have, they're not domesticated. They're not submissive. They're not obedient. They're not the type to follow leadership. Modern women rarely, if ever, are like women of old. They don't exude traditional values themselves. They're not traditional women themselves. Yet, oh, I want a man like, like my father, my grandfather. Oh, okay, cool. Go date a man that his age, right? Date a man that age. But you're not. Because this is the thing where men have woken up. Men have woken up. Men have adapted. Like I said, it is women who have changed. Women who changed the status quo. Okay? How the dating market is, how society is right now, women have changed it. Women have shaped it to what they think the world should be. Whether they wanted it or not, that's the consequences of women's actions. So, men have just adapted. Men have adapted. Because this is the thing what women gotta understand. Men never changed. Before feminism, men were how they were. Like their fathers, like their grandfathers, etc., etc. Men were like that. But what changed? Women have. Feminism have it. Feminism did it. So men adapted to the world women created. So you cannot blame men for adapting to the world that women created. You can't blame men. You can't call out, you can't say, oh, men this, men that. No, you can't. You cannot blame people for adapting. Who do you blame? The ones who created what men have to adapt to.
These men would show up to their houses, knock on the door, ask them out on a date, call the house phone, ask them out on a date, show up with flowers. Like, these.
Well, guess what? You weren't like living on your own. You were living under your parents' roof, your father's roof. How it was is that, you were living under your father's roof, and then you go into your husband's roof. It's like, this is the problem with a lot of women. They want it all. They want modern conveniences, modern ideology with traditional values. But traditional values only for the men's side. None of these women ever talk about how women should be traditional. How women should be. They constantly say what a real man is, how men should be. They do not say, oh, how women should be. But they definitely know how men should be.
These were the men that were okay with being in their masculine and pursuing a woman. And now, why am I having to have this conversation with every guy that I date? I don't understand. Like, it truly, it throws me off so much that I have to have these conversations. And again, it comes down to one thing, which means that there are girls that are reaching out first, and they're getting used to that. And I just want to say, like, if you're doing that, like, I just suggest you do a little bit of reflection, like, really try to get down to it. Like, why are you doing that? Because I think once you're dating somebody officially,
because of feminism. It's like, this is what women have done. They have made dating confusing. What do you want? What you ask women, what do you want? Do you want to be treated like equals or inferiors? That's essentially it. Right? Do you want me to, treat you with kid gloves? Like, be a gentleman for you, treat you like you're special? Or do you want me to treat you like you're an equal? What do you want? It's absolutely asinine. Exactly. They can't decide. This is the problem, okay? Sorry. This is the problem. Women have made dating hellish, difficult. They have made dating difficult. It's not men. It's not men. You know how many men would be fine with buying flowers, opening doors, being the gentleman. But guess what? What changed that? Men didn't change that. Women did. They didn't care about flowers. They didn't appreciate flowers. They belittled it. They didn't give a shit. They didn't care about opening doors. They didn't care about being a gentleman. They didn't care. Or they underappreciated. They expected it, but it's like nothing special. And then when you underappreciate something, okay, there's so like the vast majority of men being the gentleman, and then the vast majority of women underappreciating, not caring. Oh, this man was a gentleman, but boom, I ghost him. I break up with him. I ignore him. I move on to the men, okay, that are highly desired. The men that do not need to be gentlemen, that do not need to buy you flowers, and they still get women's attention. So, guess what? Most men, all men, sees that, okay? They see that these women go for the men that don't need to do shit. They don't need to do shit. They don't need to make the first move. They don't need to buy flowers. They don't need to, be the gentleman. And they still get women talking about them. Like this one right here. Because here's the thing where I guarantee you, a woman like this can find a man that will buy her flowers, that will be a gentleman, that will be old school tradition. That, hell, he will worship the ground she walks on. But guess what? She don't want that man. She's not attracted to that man. So, since you're not attracted to the men that would, you are attracted to the men that don't want to, that don't need to. So you have a dilemma. You have a dilemma. You are attracted to the men that don't need to, don't want to. And now what? You're complaining about them. But hey, you're still just focusing on those men. What can I say? You are the root of your own problem. Not men's fault, because like I said this before, there are men out there that would do the things that women constantly say they want men to do. You just don't pick them.
Like your boyfriend and girlfriend, there's nothing wrong with initiating conversation. But in the initial phases of dating, when you're getting to know each other, the man should be doing the pursuing. That's just, there's nothing you can say that is going to make me change my mind.
Okay. So in the beginning, men should be doing the pursuing. So should women do the cooking and cleaning? Should women be doing his laundry? Should women be, focusing completely on him, not having a roster? Should she make time for him, not focusing on her career? Is that fine? Is that fine? That, it's like women constantly say what men should do, what men should do, what men should do. They never say what women should. Because guess what? When you say what women should do, you are holding women back. You are pretty much trying to make women conform, right? You're making women conform, particularly to traditional values. They don't want to do that. They don't want to make women conform. They don't want to call out women. They don't want to change how women are. But what they want to do is change how men are. Yeah, that's the greatness. That is the delusion and hypocrisies of women. What do you guys think? All right, let's check this one out. I think this one is interesting. Is it 2 clips? I have 2 clips with this one.
I cannot even begin to tell you how frustrated I've been because it feels like there are literally no good men out there that are willing to treat me right. Sorry, there are good men out there. There are very good men out there. There are no good-looking men out there that are willing to treat me right. I cannot even begin to tell you how frustrated.
I mean, at least she's honest. At least she knows. She knows it. This is the problem. It comes down to exactly what she said. There will always be men out there that will fit whatever you, pretty much what you say. Okay, what women say. I want a faithful man. I want a man that doesn't lie. I want a good man. I want a traditional man. There are men like that. There are men like that. I want a man that will spoil me. I want a man that will worship me. There are men like that. The only issue that women are actually facing isn't that there aren't men out there, or men that are there are good men out there, or men that will fit women's standards. It's that the men that may fit women's standards, they're not attracted to. Plain and simple. That's it. They're not attracted to. And the biggest thing is like, yeah, I get that, but the actual when you look at the art, you look at the whole situation. The problem is delusion, because let's listen to this. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Exactly. It's not about not finding a good man, not finding a good looking man.
I've been because it feels like there are literally no good men out there that are willing to treat me right. Sorry, there are good men out there. There are very good men out there. There are no good-looking men out there that are willing to treat me right. I cannot even be.
I said this before. The true problem with one of the true problems with dating is average women, right? This woman is like, in my opinion, a 5. She's a 5. I mean, some people may think she's a 6, but she's a 5. She's average at best. I mean, some people may think she's better looking than she is, but to be honest, to show how your actual level is, right? Your actual attraction level, your life has to be representing it. If you are 7, an 8, a 9, your life should show it. Your life should show it. Your life, most people's lives actually is a good reflection of being a 5, an average person. She's acting like a 10. That's what I'm saying. A good-looking man. I mean, this is a thing where she's asking men that are hot, gorgeous. Like, she's asking for top-tier men, right? Top-tier good-looking men. And that is the problem we're facing, where average women are looking down on average men. That is the problem. We have women that are egotistical. Almost every average woman thinking that they're gorgeous, thinking that they're hot, thinking that there are 7s, 8s, 9s, and possibly 10s. And that's the problem. I don't come out here, right? I'm not out here hating on women. I'm not calling women ugly. I'm not calling women 1s and 2s. I try not to, okay? Because it's not about hating women. It's not about hating women. It's about being reasonable, being realistic, being logical, not being deluded, not being crazy and hypocrite and all these wacky shit. You are average. Yo, Patrick, what's up, my brother? You are average. Yet you are looking down on average men. It is insane. But the problem is that modern day women, average modern day women, have such big egos. It is insane. It is too much.
To tell you how frustrated I've been because it feels like there are literally no good men out there that are willing to treat me right. sorry, there are good men out there. There are very good men out there. There are no good-looking men out there that are willing to treat me right.
And because women themselves are so superficial, their standards are very superficial. So because their standards are so superficial, their mind is so superficial, they are missing out on good men. Men with morality, men with character, men with principles, boundaries, like men that will be good husbands, good fathers. But because women are so superficial, these men are beneath them. If he's not gorgeous, if he's not top tier handsome, if he's not a 7, an 8, a 9, he's not worth her time. It don't matter how good of a man he is. He's not worth her time. And the problem is the ego. Women thinking that they're better than what they are.
This girl made a post talking about her experience as an unattractive black woman, and I put unattractive in quotes because she's beautiful. And it was funny because everything she listed I resonated with. I'm also beautiful. So I just thought, you know, maybe it's not that we're unattractive. Maybe it's that we grew up in an environment that does not have our target audience. You know, scratch that. Not maybe. It's for sure that. Because look at the material. Yeah. For my fellow awkward black girls potentially growing up in white suburbia, I just wanted to say that. It's not you. They're just not your target audience. That's it. This girl made a post.
Ego. Beautiful? This woman's not ugly. I'll say that. This woman's not ugly, but I'm sorry. She's a 5. Maybe in a better angle, she's maybe a 6. But beautiful? I put this kind of a whatchamacallit, a scale, right? I thought that was cool, okay? I thought that was interesting. I put a scale on my my community post. This is a thing where, you know, beautiful, she's not, honestly, I think the beautiful parts is you're hitting the 8s, possibly the 7s, possibly the 7s, the 8s, and the 9s. Okay? You're not beautiful. Now, maybe to someone you love, right? Where they understand, they love your personality, they love the whole package, you'll be beautiful to them. But in general, no, you're not beautiful. You're average. And this is a problem. This is the problem with women, where it comes with ego. Average is fine. Average is perfectly fine. Average is normal. In my personal opinion, average is conventionally attractive, in my personal opinion, because average is the norm. Average is the norm. But the problem is we constantly have women that are overestimating their beauty, their attraction level, with really no basis to it. Why do you think? Okay, listen to the thing what she just said. Here's the thing what she just said.
I was talking about her experience as an unattractive black woman, and I put unattractive in quotes because she's beautiful. And it was funny because everything she listed I resonated with. I'm also beautiful. So I just thought, you know, maybe it's not that we're unattractive. Maybe it's that we grew up in an environment that does not have our target audience.
You believe you're beautiful. Cool. Great self-esteem, great high ego, kind of narcissistic. But if your environment around you, no one wants you. No one really thinks you're beautiful. There's no attention. You're not getting any attention. There's nothing to signify your beauty. Why do you think you're beautiful? This is the problem. Like, this is the issue where so many women are deluded. Like, it's say if I think I am a 9, but for what reason, right? If I think I am insanely handsome, top tier handsome, if I go around and say, well, I'm a 9, I'm mad handsome. I'm mad handsome. But you know what? I'm single. I'm a virgin. No woman wants me. No one around me even looks my way. Women spit on me. All this shit. Like, okay, then how the fuck are you a 9? How are you handsome? How are you so top tier amazing when the world around you, the environment around you, no one cares. I honestly don't believe that when beautiful women walk around in practically any environment, no one will give a shit. Maybe I'm deluded in that. But if you are beautiful, okay? Essentially an 8, a 9. Any environment you go in, there would be men in general that would want you. Beautiful. If you are beautiful, the world around you would show you it. But only women can think that I'm beautiful. I'm a 10. But you know what? It's the world's fault. It's the world's fault. Right? That they're not appreciating my beauty. Only women can do that shit. Only women can be that delusional. I'm a 10, right? I'm a 10, but it's the world's fault. It's the world around me, okay? It's their fault. It's everyone else's fault for not appreciating my 10ness, my beautifulness. It's the world around me. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes so much sense. Is that not narcissism? Is that not like insane egotistical? Is that not? That's delusional. But that's definitely narcissistic. And it's like, no one calls that shit out. No one calls that shit out. But you know what? They will definitely humble a man. If a man thinks that he's beautiful, handsome, okay, the world, especially women, will fucking humble men. They will definitely humble men. But hey, no, everyone will support women. Right? You call all bunch of women beautiful. If every woman is beautiful, then you're pretty much just saying every woman is average. And then you'll get average results.
You know, scratch that. Not maybe. It's for sure that. Because look at the material. Yeah.
I don't get it. Okay, there's a thing where, okay, you look at the material. Isn't the people around you looking at your material too? Right? It's like, she just said the environment around her. Isn't the environment around you looking at the material as well? And you still get no appreciation for your beauty. So really, it's like, no different.
For my fellow awkward black girls potentially growing up in white suburbia, I just wanted to say that. It's not you. They're just not your target audience. That's it. This girl made a post talking about...
So white men aren't your target audience. Okay. So black men will, it's kind of interesting where no white man finds you beautiful, but then black men will think you're beautiful. I don't know if that's an insult towards black men, but maybe it falls under the preference thing. Maybe it falls under that. So I guess so. But what do you guys think? To be honest, it's just another example of narcissism to me. So, and it's just a clear example how egotistical women have become. So, there is this video that I wanted to react to. I haven't seen it yet. If you've seen her, you might see her on social media, so you might as well just check it out. All right, let's check this one out. It's a video from Pink Book Lessons. She's a good creator, so I usually check her out.
Yeah, it's not easy, but communication, self-awareness, constant conversation, constant check-ins. Like, you gotta be on some well, Mesh, do you think you're a good friend?
I do.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I try to adjust when issues are brought to me. I think that's what makes a good friend. Like, I try to hear my friends. I try to And I mean, I guess I can't say I'm a good friend because I am a friend to me.
For sure.
I do think I'm a good friend. I treat myself very well, and I'm working on treating myself even better. But
Huh? You think you're a good friend because you treat yourself well? Does that even make sense to anyone? I mean, maybe she's gonna explain it, but how does that make sense? You're a good friend because you treat yourself well. Sounds like you're a selfish person.
I feel like my heart is pure.
Yeah.
I feel like I have good intent. And when there is an issue brought to me, I try to adjust.
Yeah,
I take
you
it to
do.
heart. I take it to heed.
Yeah.
I take it to heed. I don't even know if that's the right way. I take it to heed.
You've been reading First Kings and King James. Have
Take heed to it. But do you think I'm a good friend? That would be a question for one of my friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And anything that I can do better in this season, let's
Yeah.
say it right now and let's say it publicly and let's hold me accountable to making those steps.
I think you're an amazing friend. I think you
I think y'all should have deleted this whole conversation before it ever saw daylight. If anybody involved with B. Simone, the BFF, or anybody who actually cared about her, they would have hit the delete button and kept it pushing. But no, here we are, 000 energy. This is now a part of the viral conversation between B. Simone and her friend. They're actually calling her her best friend. And let's be real, it seemed less like a talk and more like some sort of a ritual. The whole episode really made B. Simone look bad. Right now, we're just gonna watch a clip of it. But yeah, it made her look like a bad person, and who knows, maybe she is. She's already been accused of having low integrity, but they really made her look like the worst friend ever. I don't know. Maybe they tried to embarrass her on purpose. And what's worse, B. Simone ate it up because these boss chicks, the thirsty attention 304s, crave attention over dignity. Anyway, we're going to break it all down, but before we do, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and click the notification bell for all updates. Not going to waste any time, let's go ahead and get into it.
That's actually fear. You're scared.
It's fear.
You're traumatized by an old relationship.
And so many women go through that, whether it's a nigga, whether it's a friend, you get hurt and now you move with this this
Fear.
guard up, this fear, this anger, you're broken, you're
Yeah.
hurt.
Yeah.
So I don't want to ever move like that. I think about all the things I did in my past for people, for friends, for niggas, for
Yo, Cash, what's up, my brother? Been a while.
family, for the wrong people. The money I done gave people
I know.
money. I done bought houses. I done paid for divorces.
And that's a you problem. Why are you out here paying for divorces? These desperate, broken, low integrity bottom feeders, they don't just use men, they use everybody. Friends, family, co-workers, anybody they can leech off of. And that's exactly what B. Simone was describing. But let's ask a real question. Why are you signing up to fund somebody else's divorce? Nah, that's not your business, and it sure ain't your responsibility. These days, I'm completely against other people sponsoring people's weddings.
How's work? Hope work is not too crazy for you, my brother. But thank you for stopping by while you're working, my brother.
That would also include the divorce that will follow. Why? Because you will lose thousands. It's like dumping cash in the Atlantic Ocean. You will lose thousands because most of these marriages are built on lies, vibes, and straight up unrighteousness. Studies show they don't even last 5 years anymore. Majority.
Yo, exactly. That is exactly. Average women will not accept being average. That is the insanity right there. The insanity. How average women hate. They absolutely hate being average. It's insane. It really is. Yo, TikTok famous. Boy, I'm not TikTok famous. But I am glad that I'm slowly getting recognized by, bigger creators. That is fun. That is really cool. Yes, I agree. I do think it's social manipulation as well. Social media manipulation. I think it's totally okay to be. This is a thing where only men understand that it is perfectly fine. It is normal to be average. Only women think it's ugly. It's beneath them to be average. But Cash, thank you for the support, and thank you for the love.
End up in divorce court. So no, all the money, energy, resources poured into these messy, performative weddings should be handled by the people signing that marriage license. Not their friends, not their parents either, because most of the time the parents also don't approve. Unless we're going back to the days where marriages were vetted, arranged, and taken seriously, the bride and groom should be responsible for all of it. The wedding, the marriage, and yes, the fallout. That divorce. Because when that 5-year trial ends, a lot of people who got money, leeches come around.
And you're stifling and you're looking and you're paranoid and you looking people up and down and it's
Thank you. Please subscribe. If you want to see
anxiety. That's
give me a minute. I'm going to show you. Please, if you want to, please subscribe, on YouTube, where I have a bunch of videos, please. Devil's Advocate, okay? Thank you. Thank you, my brother. Thank you for the love and support. You guys are amazing.
it's not coming from a healed place. It's coming from, like you said, bitterness.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like a guard is up.
Yeah.
I've never been like that in my life. And I feel like I'm coming out of that slowly.
Yeah.
But there was a little moment where I had it, like I was heavy. I was like, and I was aware. I was like, I do not want to be like this.
Yeah.
I feel it.
Yeah.
I hear it in my tone. Like, I agree with you. I can't even say I disagree with you. I feel it.
Yeah. You
It's
were like,
pain.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's catch it.
Yeah.
Let's catch it.
Yeah. It's,
That's
you
what
were
it,
swallowing it though, because you didn't have nothing. Okay.
Yo, thank you. Thank you.
But what were you going to say? And think about how I feel as
I mean, this was the hardest season of my life this last year. And sometimes when the public perception is like being a best friend with a celebrity, everybody thinks that, oh, because you're connected to this person, then your life is just as grand as theirs, or you got
it, or they help.
Okay, this is boring. This is boring. I'm going to move on to... Let's move on to some Kendra G. Kendra G is always has some exciting, interesting videos. So let's do some Kendra G. All right. Let's check out some Kendra G. This is not a flattering picture.
Oh, there I go. Okay. So I can't, that's why I can't explain it. Because sometimes it don't work. Is that your dog?
Okay, hold on. Let me. Yes, I put her down because she making me move. Let me try to prop my iPad up a little better. Okay. Hopefully, okay.
You ready?
Took a layer, but I'm so excited. Okay, I'm sorry.
You ready?
Hi.
Hi.
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
Hi.
Brittany, South Florida. You have any kids?
No kids, no children. No.
Okay. And what you do for a living, honey?
I am a manager for an agency, like for a bank.
Your hair looks good, Brittany. Leave it alone.
Oh, thank you. Because I was curling it and I've got to, okay. Right.
How old are you?
I am 39. I just turned 39 in February, so I just turned 39.
Is that Aquarius?
Pisces.
Pisces.
February
Yeah,
Pisces. Feb-
39. She, almost hitting 40. She's pretty much at the wall. This is the thing with women, where sometimes I never understand why women have it so easy with the dating, okay? So easy. Yet they make it so hard. They make it so hard. Only women who have so much options, they make dating impossible for them. It's like, it's really beyond me.
February Pisces.
February Pisces. Have you ever been married?
Never been married.
Okay.
Been proposed to 3 times, but never married.
You've been proposed to 3 times?
Yes.
By 3 different men or the same guy?
Twice by one man and 3 times by 4 times. Twice by one man and 2 times by 2 other men.
Did you say no
One
all
time
the
by
time?
Huh?
Did you say no all the time?
Yes.
Why
The first time was the official one. It was because he wanted to elope. We went to Jamaica and I was young and he wanted to, elope with me and I just couldn't elope. Because I was in Jamaica and we went ring shopping and I thought we were going to get engaged, but then he tried to really go for it long because in Jamaica when you get those all
Exactly. It is sad. And this is she's pretty much showing you why men have given up. Men have essentially given up on, a lot of men have essentially given up on dating Western women. It's not worth it. It's really not worth it anymore. Yeah, men are more the romantic, so I wouldn't be surprised.
inclusive resorts, they include a wedding for free. So I just didn't want to do that.
Okay, what about the other times?
The other 2 times, I wasn't interested.
Okay. Were you dating?
One of the guys I was, I was dating both of them, but one I didn't take serious. The other one kind of was.
So,
But one, I'm sorry.
no, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say one was Caucasian, and I honestly didn't feel like my family would really approve of it.
Then why did you date him? Why did you date him? It's like, this is a thing where women, God forbid, right? God forbid a man wastes a woman's time. God forbid a man wastes a woman's time, right? Wastes women's time. But who gives a shit to waste a man's time, right? Who cares? It don't matter if you waste a man's time. But oh, God forbid you waste a woman's time.
That part.
Well, we'll leave it there. All right. So, do you want to get married?
Yes, I would for sure. That's why I don't have any children.
Okay. So we got Brittany, South Florida.
You want to get married. You dated 3 different men. You dated, not like you're just, I don't know, hooking up or friends. You've dated 3 different men. You got to the point. I mean, unless she, let's say this, unless she's only been in relationships or dating these men for like a couple months, okay. But most likely not. I don't know. But you dated 3 different men. You got to the point where these men wanted to marry you. You didn't want to marry any of them. Honestly, women think that, saying that you've been proposed to so many times and you accepted none is a good, what is it? It's a good showing for women. It's not. It actually says a lot about you.
A manager, 39, Pisces, no kids, never married. So what kind of man are you looking for, honey?
It says that you waste men's time You don't know what you want. Um, you pull what is it? You drag men along. I mean, and it's like it doesn't seem like you are commitment minded. Because then, if you were commitment minded, you wouldn't waste your time with dating these bunch of men that you see no future with. You wouldn't waste your time. You wouldn't waste these men's time.
I'm open, but very open-minded, God-fearing, loving, a listener. I really need a friend first. Be my friend. Of course, a provider. Everything that will come with the territory, of course, as a man. But I really need a friend. I'm a partner. We got to be partners so that we can.
You see how confusing that is? You see how confusing that is? Well, I want a partner. I want a provider. Those don't go together. Partner or provider, that don't go together. It's either you're a partner where you are equals, right? Or you're a provider, not an equal. Maybe I'm an old type thinking guy, but I think if it's a date with someone, you should be thinking serious about future. If you don't think, just hook up and that's the thing where this is exactly. This is the problem with dating now. And I'm sorry, it is because of women. Women have made dating like a shit show. Really. If pick one. If this is the thing where be serious. This is the problem where women don't date with purpose. You're just dating these men just to pass the time. You're dating these men just to pass the time. It's like, seriously, that's foolish. That's such a waste of time.
Build a solitude, make something strong.
So we got to be partners. What are your deal breakers?
I'm open. I mean, the basics, hygiene. I'm open. Cigarettes. You can smoke them, but like outside of the car, away from me or something. But
okay, away from you for something.
I'm open. I'm open-minded. I'm open.
Okay.
I swear to God, Kendra G's show is it's like it's bottom of the barrel women. It really is. It's bottom of the barrel women. It's like, I swear, can this be a reason why a lot of men do? I don't know if the word is permissible. I don't know what a lot of men do. But here's the thing where I do think a lot of men are no, I wouldn't say that. I don't think now. Okay, here's the thing where I do say this. Okay, one of the things, dating has been hard. Okay, dating has been hard. I mean, yeah, I think the change in the world, in the dating landscape, all this shit has been hard on men. It has been hard on men. And yes, has it led to men being more depressed than ever? I would agree so. But this is what this is why I want. One of the reasons why I created my channel is that I want to promote men to be smarter. This is the thing where us men, we accept reality. This is the thing where this is the amazingness of men. We accept reality. But here's the thing where men have to also understand. If you accept reality, you have to make it the best you can make it. This is why I promote men to be the best version of yourself. Guess why? Because once you're the best version of yourself, the world is open to you. The world is open to you. This is the thing where you're seeing it more and more. You're seeing the growing passport bros. Passport bros. The world is open to you. If you are the best man you can be, right? You're a good man. You're smart. You're wise. You have principles. You have boundaries. You focus on your finances. You focus on your health, your mental health. you are a man that's at the best, or you're trying to get to the best version of yourself, the world is open to you. Explore the world. Don't limit yourself to shitty women in the West, because this is a thing where you want as much options as possible. So I definitely promote men not to lead to the road that, will be self-harming. So
should he look a certain way?
Yeah, partner, but you pay it for everything. Yeah, that's women's ideals of partner.
Attractive. I'm open.
You keep on saying open.
I don't want to. Taller than me. I'm 5'5", so just taller than me. I'm open. I don't discriminate.
If you're open, then you would have said you were fine with shorter men.
Okay, so you open all races too?
Yes.
Okay, open all races too.
You open all races, yet you just said the one white man that proposed to you, you rejected him because you thought your family wouldn't be into him. How the fuck are you open to all races? You literally said because he was a white man, you had to reject him. I swear, women make dating the worst shit ever.
Should he make a certain amount of money? That's
exactly. She's a hypocrite. This is the thing. She is the perfect example. She makes dating confusing for men. Women like this. This is why she is almost 40 and still single and been proposed to 3 fucking different times by 3 different men. Women like this make dating confusing, make dating impossible. And no wonder, almost 40, she's still single. I've said this before. As women age, they become bigger red flags. And it's not because I hate women. It's because of shit like this. Because honestly, women don't gain wisdom with age. They gain impossibilities, right? They make themselves impossible to deal with. They make themselves even worse partners to be with. They make themselves absolutely confusing to be with. Absolutely mind read. You have to be fucking mind readers to be with women like this. No, it's a fucking headache. Be over sure. This is the thing where you're so open, yet you're still single. This is the thing where you're so open to so many different types of men, yet you are still single, almost in your 40s. Doesn't seem like you're open. Seems like you're fucking picky. And that's another thing. It's the lies. It's the lies that women tell you. All right? The lies that women tell the world. And honestly, the lies that women tell themselves. You're so open. And like I said, dating is easy for women. Women can find a magnitude, a plethora of different types of men. So she is so open, yet she can't find a man. Not a single man has fit her open standards. That does that make sense?
See how open you are here.
I'm open. He has to make more than me.
You're open, but he has to make more than you. How is that open? Open is you're open to all possibilities. Open is that you're open to all possibilities. If you're only open to him making more than you, then you just pretty much eliminated the ones that don't. So you're not fucking open.
I mean, he has to.
It doesn't make sense. That's the problem. Shit, when it comes to women, it rarely ever makes sense. She doesn't understand what open means. Exactly.
Be a hustler. He has to know how to. As far as how much, I need you to just make sure that you have some residual income and make sure that it's, you have some type of drive, some type of hustle, because a partner is a partner and we can both make it happen. I can help put my head with your head, and we can move together.
She does.
But yeah, you definitely have to have some type of a lot going on.
So
But
what
I'm
is the bare minimum? So
open-minded.
the guy can know before he shoots his shot if he could afford you. So what is the minimum?
The minimum is like 100,000.
Okay.
Like at least 100,000 a year.
You know, I think it's funny. I really do think it's funny that women constantly prove men right. You know, so many times men have said women want the six foot, 6 figures, 6 inches, 6 packs, all this shit. And women say, no, we don't. No, we don't. We just want, our standards are just so small. We don't have the big standards. We're so simple. And then you hear other women, okay, prove to you that that's not true.
Like
That's the minimum.
Like, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Yeah.
The Kendra
I'm
Cam
in a row.
and we see your full body.
I know I'm in a whole row. Oh, Kendra. Oh, I will get. I was not ready. I did not know. I'm in a robe though, Kendra. But I'm in a robe.
Okay. We can't really see your legs, but you do.
Yeah, I'm not. But
okay.
yeah, I'm little. I'm little. But I have big boobs.
Okay.
But, I'm sorry. I'm in a
Brittany,
plush
do you want to
robe.
be in South Florida?
I'm sorry.
Do you want him to be in South Florida?
Not necessarily. No, because I don't think I want to be here anymore.
You don't want to be here no more, so you're willing to move.
Absolutely. I'm
Okay. Okay. Why I forgot my question. When was your last relationship?
When was it?
Yes.
Like January.
January. Okay.
January officially.
January officially?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to answer, but I'm going to ask. Huh?
Mm-hmm. No, I said it was January was officially over.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm going to ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
About a month ago.
Okay. Did that man make 100K?
More, way more, of course.
So why can't
Yes,
you be
for sure.
friends?
Now that was just the minimum. That isn't,
Okay, so why you
what I
not with
really
this
come
man
from.
that got you? Okay, so what's up with this guy? He don't want to be in a relationship?
He's amazing. I just love who we are as friends. Like, we are amazing friends. It's like,
So you're giving the booty to friends? So you're giving the booty to your fucking friends. What are men getting? I swear, it's like, what are men getting with women? You're getting a woman that is older, okay, in almost her 40s, and a woman that, you know what, gives the ass to fucking friends. It's like, why fucking marry her? Why date her? Just be a fucking friend, right? Here's the thing, where if you are a man that makes 6 figures, okay? You're a man that makes 6 figures, just be your fucking friend. You get the booty, right? You get the booty anyway. You will tap that. You will tap that without any of the fucking hassles of a relationship. You don't need to marry her, right? You don't need to get your heart broken if you propose to her. Just be her fucking friend, and she'll give you that ass. So really, a win, right? A win is a win. You don't need the fucking stress of being in a relationship with this fucking trauma-filled old ass woman. But what you get, what you could just be her fucking friend, and you'll still get that ass. So, you don't really need to spend the money on this woman like you're in a relationship with her. You'll still get the ass. It's like, this is a thing where what are men getting, right? With the women in the West, with these women, what are men getting? This is a thing where This is why I support men being the best versions of themselves and just get a fucking passport. Be the best version of yourself and get a fucking passport. Because what are you getting? You're getting a woman that is in her 40s, almost in her 40s, giving her booty to her friends. It's like, seriously? I said this before. Women are so expectant, but they have such little value. And this is a thing where, I mean, like, I haven't traveled that much. I mean, I've traveled to parts of Asia and in the UK, and I don't know. At least in Asia, I don't see it like this. At least in Asia, and then you wonder why men like fucking go to fucking like Asian countries or other fucking countries. I mean, that's the fucking shit. That's the thing we're dealing with. So, you know, what can I say?
Would you,
over 15-year
let me ask you this. If you wanted to,
and this is the thing, right? You see this thing that men of other countries are not desiring, you know, women of America, right? They're not desiring women of America. They're not flying to, you know, the US so they can get with American women, right? Men of other countries are not flying to the US so they can get with US women. So they can get with Western women. Men aren't doing that. And then, but here's the thing: men of Western countries are flying all the other places to get women of other countries. So, Turkey. You know what? I would think Turkey be more traditional, but you know what? That's the thing. What I'm saying, I've seen some of them in China too. This is the problem. I've said this before. Feminism is slowly poisoning the rest of the world. So here's the thing. If you can, as quickly as you can, find that feminine woman, find that traditional woman as quickly as you can before feminism poisons her.
a relationship, to if would you
Sean said it.
would you be in a committed relationship with him if you could?
I don't know. I that's in the air because honestly he was a frat guy. So I would say now how about a deal breaker there? He was a frat guy. He is a frat guy, so not necessarily. I
Okay, so
love
you don't want
frats.
nothing
Don't get
serious
me
with him.
wrong.
So you don't want nothing serious with
Huh?
him. You don't want anything serious
I
with
just
him.
love our friendship. I love our friendship. When I probably did maybe years ago, it didn't happen. So I didn't.
I agree. Women are using feminism past what it's meaning. Equality. Women are going beyond equality. Women, yeah, that's why I said feminism it's poison now. It's poison.
I moved on with that.
So y'all just are friends with benefits at times.
Yes.
Okay. You grown, and it seemed like you don't.
I swear, I don't think I could date a woman that has. I don't think I can take a woman seriously if she has friends with benefits, right? With a bunch of other people, or with even with one other person. I don't think I can take a woman seriously if she has friends with benefits. I don't think I could do that.
Got no emotional attachment.
No, this is my best friend. I love him so much.
So
But
what you gonna do when you get a man though? Because right now you're looking for a man, and are you gonna cut him
yeah,
off?
we have that. We have that. Yeah, we have all that situated. We already talk about all of this. We best friends, so
So you
yeah, we
guys,
talk about this
so
type
so
of
when you
stuff.
get in, so when you get into a relationship, y'all gonna stop being best friends?
No, whoever I'm in a relationship with will know him, but we will cut the benefit part out for sure.
Girl, ain't no man
For
going
sure, but
baby girl. Girls, wake up.
you crazy.
Unless
No,
he gay. Unless he gay. Hold on. The type of man that y'all talking for, because y'all want boss men. So I'm gonna tell you, the only man that's gonna go for that is a gay man who just with you because he'll want the world to know he gay, or a man that's living off of you in some way, so he really can't say nothing, you know, because you the boss, so he gonna just deal with it. But any man that is what y'all call alpha male, ain't no man going for you hanging out with a man that had you all wide open if he really care about you. If he really care about you. Now, if he don't care about you, then he don't give a shit. He could be around you and all the men that you slept with. But the type of guy you talking to,
no, for sure.
What? You're a grown ass man with a childlike obsession. You know this is a grown ass woman? Oh, you talking about this. Childlike obsession. Do you know this right here costs a couple $1,000s? What fucking child can buy that? All right? KS. You idiotic fool. What child can buy that? I don't know what children you know, okay, that can spend a couple $1,000s on something like that. So, fuck you. Also, incel. Where's the part where incel? Where's the part that I can't have women? I don't know what you're talking about. You fucking idiot. Yeah, I mean, like, shit. The amount of money that's on my fucking wall? You crazy.
but the type of
Absolutely.
guy,
Seriously, I have hundreds of $1,000s in investments. So really, who's smarter than who? Boy, you crazy. Like just say that you are an incel and keep it at that. Don't project your insecurities on others.
Right.
the type of guy that makes a certain amount of money and a take charge and a leader, there's no way he's going to be comfortable with you still being good friends with your friend with benefits.
Well, if he steps up to the plate. Yeah, if he was to step up to the plate and me and him were to have those type of conversations and he wasn't comfortable with it, then and we on that type of level, then absolutely, then I would have to cease and desist with, for communication for the time being. I'm respectful. That's my friend, and friendships, they'll always be there. So yeah, I can respect my man if that's what my man would want, for sure.
Okay. All right. So she'll let the
Just say you're fucking triggered, okay? Just say you're triggered. I mean, come on. If you're so triggered by the words I say, grow up, get a spine. Like, stop being so weak. This is a thing where I don't mind haters, but you want to attack me for being a geek is absolutely stupid. Rarely do people even actually debate me. People actually, attack me on my arguments. But no, they want to attack me on how I look and my hobbies. Fucking weak.
friendship go. All right. 3 flaws you have to work on.
This is a thing where, I don't know about you, do you go to the gym 24/7? Do you go to the gym every fucking hour of your day? Do you fucking read a book every hour of your fucking day? I don't need to read a book every goddamn hour. I don't need to go to the gym every goddamn hour. Do you have a life? Do you actually have a life? Because if all you do is read a book and go to the gym every hour of your day, I think you're the loser. Okay? I think you're the loser. How about have some spare time to do other shit? What a retard.
Ooh.
So you think that only skinny people go to the gym? What a delusional fool.
Oh, 3 flaws I need to work on.
Okay, how about cam up? Like, put your picture out. You want to put your picture up? I love it when people who have no pictures, I want to say shit. You people are weird.
That's really cool.
This be the hardest question, child.
It is. And I'm not trying to be naive. It's plenty that I can say. But the first one would be I'm 39 now, so I've changed so much. I'm such a listener. I've changed so much. So I think I've worked on so many flaws. So at this age, I haven't caught many. I would say that's a hard one, Kendra.
You can't think of 3 flaws?
Absolutely not. I'm caring, I'm loving, I don't know.
Then why do you think you're single?
Flaw, maybe
so why do you think you're single then?
by choice. By choice. It's because of where I'm from and where I'm at. And where I'm from is a different cut of a cloth. I'm used to certain type of breeds, and now I'm in South Florida and they're totally different, and they're not calculated like what I'm used to. So I'm not attracted to, what I'm seeing here, honestly.
So I got a
The
question.
attraction isn't here.
So if it's your choice to be single, why did you call me?
Honestly, it was my choice to be single here because you have an open platform and you are more universal. It isn't just singular to where I'm at. And honestly, I like your content and I feel like I would put myself out there. I'm single in South Florida by choice, respectfully. But I think you have a great platform, and I think it's possibly someone that will, think that I'm attractive and maybe like the things that I've said to you tonight, and we can possibly make something.
The things that you say tonight. I like. Here's a woman that is almost hitting 40. She's given the booty to her best friend. Thinks that she has no flaws. And honestly, women that say I'm single by choice is like kind of a red flag in itself. So it's like, I don't know. I kind of feel like it doesn't seem like all the things she say, there's really not a whole lot for men to be attracted to. Now, if you're attracted to her looks, okay. But I mean, besides that, there's not a whole lot more to be attracted to. Because this is the thing where, like I said, her best friend is able to get the booty. Well, if you're only attracted to her looks, you might as well just be her friend.
That happened. I don't have it.
Okay, so single by choice, that means like because of your choice, you don't want to be a wife right now. That's not what you want.
No, single by choice meaning I'm not interested in what I've come across, but I will say this, I'm a worker. Like I work a lot and then I come home and take care of my dog. I'm not out there. I don't put myself out there. That's another reason why I probably just joined. I don't go outside a lot. So I'm not seen a lot. I'm not accessible. So that would be another reason why I haven't maybe caught the eye of someone that I'm attracted to. But I mean, it's attraction. It's different here. It's a big melting pot in South Florida. I don't know where I think you're in LA. I don't know, but I'm here in South Florida. So I'm from originally Ohio. So I'm coming is a big diversity. It's different. So it's a little different.
So there's 2 categories, right? There are literally some women who.
No, I mean, probably is, right? Probably was rage baiting, but it's cool. I've said this, right? I don't mind haters, but hate the content. Hate the content. What I really, I'm not saying I dislike it or anything. You can hate me however you want, but it's like one of the things that I dislike is people hating the hobby, right? I'm a geek. I'm a big geek. Okay, so what? I promote people being. This is a thing where. This is why I wouldn't perceive myself an incel. I don't hate women. I don't even care. I don't care that much because my focus isn't on, I need that pussy. I need to date. I need that ass. No, I'm not crying because, I don't have a girl. Oh my God. I'm so lonely. I'm not like the lonely male epidemic. Oh no, I'm not crying about that. I don't care. I'm not obsessed with getting a woman. I'm not. Because here's the thing. I make money. I have decent savings, decent investments. I promote men finding your own happiness in life. Whatever makes you happy, playing video games, I don't know, being a geek, Pokemon, fucking toys, whatever. I don't give a shit. Cars, right? Doing car shit. I don't care. Because this is a thing where men need to find happiness besides wanting sex, besides constantly wanting women. Right? That's what I promote. Find fulfillment outside of just women. And this is the thing where why I talk about women is that it's to keep all of us in perspective that women aren't perfect. I think men obsess too much about women in the sense that, oh my God, I need a woman. Oh my God, I'm so lonely. No, seriously, women ain't the end all to be all. You know, it keeps your reality in check. Keep you grounded that, you know what? What's out there, right? What is out there? For me, I've experienced it. I've gone on dates. I've interacted with women plenty of times. It's not like it's, you know, the most amazing thing in the world. You know, if you find that amazing woman, great. But here's the thing. You're finding a needle in a haystack. Or it's not that easy to find, you know, that great woman out there. It's not. So in the meantime, find happiness anywhere you can find it, right? Legally, and, you know, it's not nothing crazy. And then have a perspective where you're not obsessed with women. Where you understand that, you know, women ain't perfect, so there's nothing to be obsessed over. And that's the thing. I want, and that's where I'm more like a little bit crazy about. That people say being a geek is a child thing. Fuck that. No child, okay? Right here, the amount of comics on this right here, it's a couple thousand. No fucking child is buying that. No child is buying that. So it's stupid. But regardless, right? Child or not, this is the thing where I hate it when we have to put restrictions on adults. We are adults. Do the fuck you want. As long as it's legal, just do what the fuck you want. Be happy.
Are single by choice. They don't want to date. They focus on whatever they're doing. If a man comes, they like, no, I'm not dating right now. I am focusing on whatever it is. It could be, I'm a mother right now. I'm not dating. My kids are important. I'm focusing on my business right now. I ain't trying to get distracted. That is a woman that is single by choice. Then there's a category of women who are single because they haven't attracted the right guy that they feel as though they'll be willing to be in a relationship with.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely. And it's more like settling. I'm not going to just settle.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So I would put.
Okay. I mean, you're almost 40. I can understand that you're not just going to settle. I get it. Okay. I'm fine with you keeping to your standards. This is a thing where women, I've never, when I react to women, I will never tell women, settle, go ahead and settle. I want you to settle. No. Continue the path that you're on. My thing is that I don't tell women to lower their standards or settle and all that shit. I'm saying that, okay, you can go about life how you've been going about life. Just don't complain about it. Don't say, oh, men ain't shit. Where the good men at? There's only crappy men. All this shit that women spew about men. No, don't do that. Because then that's the insanity. You want to date how you want to date. Cool. Right? Don't expect the results you want. It just doesn't happen like that. You chose the path you want to go on. The end result, well, how it turns on, the results you get is essentially because of you.
Put you in the second category. I would put you in the category you're single because the type of guy you would like to be committed to. You just haven't attracted that guy yet. Fair enough. Fair enough. But I would ask, but the reason I'm deep diving here is this is where the flaws question can help you because, listen, I believe in law of attraction, right? And if why, I know we always want to blame everybody, child, but I say this all the time. We are a movie and everybody else is a supporting cast. So anybody come into your life, you are doing something to attract them. So when you say you have no flaws, that means for
No,
us.
I didn't say that. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
Okay, well then tell us.
I wasn't saying that. I said I've worked on them. I said I worked on them.
So we here though. But here's the deal. You're making it difficult because I asked you the 3 flaws question and you said that's a hard one. So if you got 3 flaws, we would just move on. But you made it seem like you don't got 3 flaws.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to make it like that. Of course I do. It's hard to say because I done worked on the flaws that I felt like I did have. And I don't want to reflect on my, on my growth. But that is a hard.
You don't want to reflect on your growth? What the fuck is wrong? What the hell is that? Why wouldn't you want to reflect on your growth? Most likely because there isn't any.
A hard question.
It shouldn't be a hard question. It should be an easy question because what it does is, well, the reason, listen, we'll move on. But what it does is it shows that people they don't self-reflect enough. They don't self-reflect enough to figure out what they can do to become better if they really want to close a deal or attract a certain type of person because everyone thinks they're flawless. Like, and this literally is what I've learned hosting the show is everyone really thinks they're flawless. And I'm telling you, it's the freedom and learning.
I'm definitely not.
Well, then, honey, you ain't never tell us 3 flaws.
It was just because the question is
so what are 3 flaws? So what are 3 flaws?
So it's still just a spurt. Okay, one flaw I would say would be for me. I'm an overthinker. I overthink. I overanalyze things. That would be one. I have I'm a Pisces, so I have a very strong sense of feeling. If I don't feel your energy, and if I don't like you, and we haven't even spoke, I won't speak to you because I don't like your energy. I feel like that's a flaw because that's not. I don't feel like I even accepted that person to even give them that. But it's so. And then the third one would be, I would say I don't have children, so I would say maybe I'm a little self-absorbed. But all I got is myself.
Okay, we got somewhere. So now these are just things. No, but the reason here's the deal, and some people were saying I'm not being combative, but the one thing I will say was sitting in the show is I become the middle person, right? So you don't want me, you want a man, right? And you want a particular type of man that you describe. So for sitting here for almost 5 years, I've heard what they want, right? And I think that the biggest disconnect is understanding the person that you say you want and what's important to them. Listen, you don't got to change for nobody, but I think it's only if you really want to be with this person and you really want to start this life with this person, it will only benefit you to learn what they like. And then you can decide, am I this person? If I'm not this person, do I want to become this person? Or maybe I don't want to become this person. Okay, so I'm this. And you said 4 guys proposed to you, which is a lot. Well, 4 times.
Yeah, I'm curious. I have a great personality. So I attract.
You have a great personality. You attract. What are you gonna say? You attract?
And that's not it. It's just more so of what I.
Okay, you just say you attract. Okay, you attract men that, one, are either just your friend that you give your booty to, or 2, men that you don't see a future with. How's that anything great? This is a thing where I've said this countless times before. A big red flag for women is the type of men they attract. So here's a woman that only attracts men that either are friends with benefits or men that she don't see a future with. That's it. That's all you attract. So really, how great are you?
Attract, but I attract at great places, but it's more so what I'm attracted to as well, or what would tickle my fancy. I wouldn't want to waste anyone's time either, so I don't want to
No,
waste
I
my
think
time. So I don't.
I think I agree with you. You don't want to be, listen, and this is not a settle conversation because I'm never trying to get anybody to settle
No,
because
for sure.
you got to live your life, right? Like, forget what we say in the comment section. At the end of the day, you wake up with you go to bed with you. So you got to make the best decision for you. And I respect that. But I think that sitting here for the last 5 years, I talked to some amazing women. But I think there's a disconnect in the guy that y'all are saying y'all want. And that's what happens. Like, you guys are amazing in so many facets, but y'all gotta, if y'all, again, there's only because y'all say y'all want this man. That's only because y'all say y'all want this man. So if y'all really want this man, y'all really gotta learn that man. But we're neither here nor there. This is the high note. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I'm amazing.
You're so amazing, and yet you're single up to your 40s. You're so amazing, and you're still single at 39. It's like, it's the ego, right? It's really the ego. It's the narcissism. It really is for me. It's like women constantly prove how egotistical they are. What man is saying that he's so amazing? He's so amazing, yet he's still a virgin. What man is saying that he's so amazing, yet at his 40, he's 40 and have no girl, have nobody? How delusional would a man be if he's saying that, oh, I'm amazing, I'm perfect, I'm flawless, yet you're single? But women, right? Women can do it. They can say how amazing they are, but they have no results to show for it.
One, I'm a great person to be with. I'm understanding. It's so many different attributes that I contribute to a relationship. It's just, like I said, we will be partners. I'm caring, understanding. I guess, fill those voids that person maybe need, or, I don't know. I don't know what I can be in that person's life until I'm in that person's life and see what that person may need for me to help fulfill them with.
Okay.
That's a tough one.
Okay. You do want kids. Do you want kids, or you don't know? It's not a priority to you.
It is. I'm 39 now, so I mean, hey, if it happens in the next couple of years, then yes, but it's not a main focus.
Okay, fair enough. Sure. So, could he have kids already?
Yeah, he can, because I mean that'll. Yeah, that's what a society. I mean, that's what society is. Everybody has children, so I wouldn't want to, X that box out.
Well,
it doesn't really matter to me. You take care of those kids.
There are men without kids, though. There are men without kids. Okay. And what's the age? What's the age range?
Definitely, like 40 to 55, I guess, or it could be like 35 to 55. I like 55s. I like in the 50s, like 53s. They be cute. They be cool.
Okay. All right. So we got Brittany, South Florida, no kids, never married, but been proposed to. Try to play with it. 39, Pisces, is a manager. Are you on the Kendra G single?
Exactly. I mean, this is a thing where I would love to hear what the exes of these women think about them. I would love to hear it. But yeah, this woman is like, this is a thing where with women, I don't think they will ever learn. I don't think that they will ever learn. And I honestly believe that, and I'm not here saying that, oh, women's going to be single. They're never going to find a man. No, women can find a man easily. The problem is women like this, they will be single because they can't find the man that they want. That's the problem. That's the problem with a lot of women. It's not that women can't find men, right? Women can easily find a man. The problem is you're not going to find the man that you want. That's the problem. And we all know women don't want to settle. They're not going to settle. So essentially, you're not going to find a man. What do you guys think? Let's check another Kendra G video out. I'm just looking for another Kendra G video that we can check out. Maybe this one. And that's the problem. Yep, exactly. They women don't. It's the thing where women just don't take. They don't take. They don't gain wisdom. Women don't gain wisdom with age. And it's kind of a sad thing because it's a detriment for them. They won't improve. They're not going to do better if they don't wise up. If they're so. I don't know. I just think that women are going about things the wrong way. So. All right, let's end on this Kendra G video. All right, let's end things on this Kendra G video. All right, let's check out this Kendra G video.
Okay, I'm in the bathroom.
Okay, what's your name, Mama?
Lawana. But my daughter just turned 31.
All right, sorry about your child that passed away.
Thank you.
Have you ever been married?
No, never.
Never. What do you do for a living, LaWanda?
I am a commercial truck driver. For 7 years. I left nursing and proceeded in what I was trying to get my son to do.
Okay. And what's your zodiac sign?
I'm not drunk in public. Y'all better go ahead. Scorpio, November 3rd.
Who said you were drunk in public?
Somebody said 48 and drunk in public. I'm going to not look at that because I know how that goes.
Okay. Focus on me. LaWanda, well, where are you supposed to be drunk at if you're not in public with it? But let's just focus on me, girl. Here we go. LaWanda, Delaware, 48 Scorpio, commercial truck driver, 31, never married. What kind of man you looking for?
48. You are 48 and still in the dating market. This is a thing. I said this countless times before. Okay? Dating for women is different than dating for men. For men, it's on hard mode. For women, it's on easy mode. Why? Because women have options. Men are constantly, going after women. Constantly. So, if you have so much option, so many opportunities, yet you're still single when you're almost 50, you are a big red flag. This is the thing where I say it. As women age, they just become bigger red flags.
Poor girl.
Man, somebody that got it going on like me. I'm ambitious, got it going and everything. How you doing? I'm ambitious. I'm on Kendra. You know the Kendra show? Yeah. Let me shut up.
Hey,
Go
girl. Hey, girl.
She said,
Hey, girl. Hey. What's going on? I love black people, child. They can talk about me in the bathroom. What up, girl? What up, girl?
Exactly. It's like playing a hard ass game. It really is a hard ass game. So that's why I have more sympathy for men, how they go about dating. Because if men don't ask women out, you don't you create no opportunities. Women don't need to create any opportunities. Women don't need to create any options. They will always have it.
from party.
Yeah. Real quick, I'm curious. Is this a Wednesday night thing in Delaware? Y'all just be popping like that?
I don't go out much, but I came out with my cousin just to show her some love. But it's Wednesday night karaoke at a Bowl-A-Rama.
Oh, okay. I was like, y'all popping.
Well, Newcastle, Delaware, anyway.
Okay, got you. All right.
Yeah.
Let's keep going. So, what are your deal breakers?
Procrastination is number uno. And
Procrastination. Okay.
What else? Just somebody that ain't not working and just laziness. And I don't know what's the other one? Laziness, procrastination, and just not doing nothing. You got to just be ambitious, like a go-getter.
A go-getter.
I don't know what to say to that. Just somebody that's doing what they got to do with life, like I do.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
No, I don't have picks on that. Just like anybody who's favorite God, like I do.
Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
No.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Kim.
Sorry, no, you're good. I'm just like Kendra can. I gotta put it up like this. So I don't know
Let me see the legs. Okay. Let me see this body, girl. Okay. So black girl gonna show you that ass.
I'm sorry.
All right, we see you, girl. One thing black girl gonna do, make sure you see the curve.
Fine, it's fine.
All right, girlfriend. All right, so we got LaWanda. When was your last relationship?
It's been about 3 years.
3 years. Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
It's been about 2 years.
3 flaws you have to work on.
Man, is there any?
You said, damn, is there any?
I can't think of. I've improved. I can say, thanks to God, I've improved a lot with a lot of things, and it's crazy how I can't think of anything I need to work on. Just finding somebody with their head right. I guess I put it on somebody else.
Well, you know, I always say if you can't think of a flaw, that is a flaw because that means you're not doing self-assessment.
Huh?
Girl, we're going to keep it going. All right, so I'm going to go. She's lucky to be with you.
I'm fun, outgoing, and everything there else to be. I'm the best of me right now. I've come a long way. I've gone through a lot of things, and I've learned from a lot of things I've been through. So to be with me is an honor.
You know, this is the thing. To be with you is an honor. I swear. It's like, do women not understand humbleness? Being humble? Because this is the thing where women's ego is just it's ugly. It's the ego that makes it really ugly. Because this is the thing, okay? To be with you is an honor. Okay, fine. Yet you are still single at 48. To be with you is an honor, but you're still single at 48. So at 48, no other man has been honored to that. It's like you're so amazing, but no man has stand the test of time. It's like it's the ego that makes it seem like you are delusional, and it's like it's really unattractive. It's really I find it funny because it's usually women that say, ego is just being being egotistical is really unattractive. When women say that all the time, yet women are the ones to be so egotistical, such a narcissist. Seriously, it's an honor to be with you, yet no man is with you. No man wants to be with you. You're 48. And I've said this before. Women have options. So no man wants to be with you?
Just like if that man that comes that's great for me, he'd be an honor for me. So I'm at my best right now. So that's all I can really say. I'm really caught off guard with that, but
Okay. So we got Luanza, Delaware, 48, Scorpio, commercial truck driver. What's the age range you want to date? You're 48.
48 to like 60.
Okay. Should he be in Delaware?
No, he can be anywhere.
Okay. Now, are you on the Kendra G Singles dating app?
No, I have to download it.
All right. So download the dating app. If you have an iPhone in the...
This one's a shorter one. I wanted to just pick a short one for the end of the stream. But this is a thing where it really irks my soul with women nowadays. Because this is really the epitome of proving shit, right? Prove it. Yo, thank you for joining. Thank you, my brother. But this is the problem. This is the problem men are facing. It's the ego. And because women are so egotistical, you are looking down on men of actual your level, but you think those men are below you. I've said this before. I will never tell a woman that you will never find a man, because that's illogical. Women always have options. The problem is you're 48. Why are you still single? Most likely it's because of your ego. It's because, you know what? It's that, you're not attracting men that you want. And guess what? The men that you want don't want you. So it comes to a point where a lot of women got to reassess their mindset, reassess their dating pool. It's you. You are attracting the men that, you don't want, or you are attracting the men that, you don't fit for you. So maybe rethink things, reevaluate yourself, because I think this is one of the big problems with women is that they don't do self-reflection. They don't review how they are, right? Their personality, their lifestyle, all this shit. They don't really take into account the type of person they are, the type of lifestyle they have. So I just think it's really, I think women like this is just pissing the dating pool. They are what's pissing the dating pool. Because here's the thing where you have all the options. You have it all. I mean, pick better. Pick someone. Right? If you want to, if you're still in the dating market, come on, reevaluate shit and just pick a man. You're 48. Things obviously ain't getting better. So yeah, I just think women are ridiculous with that shit. But I don't know. But it's like the one thing is, it's just the ego. The ego is insane. It really is. So what do you guys think? It's a short one. This is a short clip. Like I said, I just wanted to pick something short for the end of the stream. I didn't know if it was good or not, but I'm glad that this woman showed you that. I hate it. Just imagine if it was a man saying, "Oh, women would be honored to be with me. Do you think women will find that attractive? Do you think that women will find that attractive? And then flip it on the side. You think men are finding this attractive? Men would be honored to be with you, yet you're 48 and you're still single? No man has appreciated that honor? I don't know. What do you guys think? Yes, and this is the thing where exactly both of you are right. It's the ego that's just so unattractive. Women nowadays are the epitome of narcissism. They are. So no surprise that when the game is on easy mode, but you're still single, almost in your 50s. All right, guys. Thank you. Right? Thank you for coming. My brothers Cash, Seal. Thank you. Thank you guys for joining the live. Thank you for all the support. Yes, thank you. Thank you for being a part of tonight's live, my brother. Thank you. Everyone, you guys are all amazing, okay? Who else was here? Big Bars was here. Sean, thank you, my brother. Dio, thank you for stopping by on Kick. Yeah, you guys are all amazing. Love you guys. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for all the support, right? Please check out my other shit. Love ya.